Welcome, I'm the Zabi Master, and you saw the thumbnail, you read the title. It is the end of Era 2. Honestly, one of my favorite eras. It probably lasted the longest, but definitely didn't have the most amount of videos. Now, just FYI, this video is the last Era 2 video. Last time the end of an era video I made was the first Era 2 video. So this is an Era 3 right now. The first Era 3 video will happen next time. But yeah, it's the end of an era. Now, what does this mean? What is an era and what does it mean? Essentially, after a while, I just want to change the sort of video style. Like Era 0 was me blindly fumbling around. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Era 1 was I kind of know what I'm doing. I just like spamming out stuff and not even putting too much thought into it. Era 2 was I wanted to do really well in editing, and that was like my main goal. I just wanted to edit really well. And so the Era 2 videos are well edited. Now for Era 3, it's kind of similar to Era 2 in that I want to focus more on quality, because before I wasn't really trying to spam videos or anything. I was just doing whatever because it was fun. But for Era 3, I want to spend a lot more time on it. Like, I had a lot of fun on one of the Legend of Zelda videos, and I want to do more stuff like that. But that video honestly took me about 3 or 4 hours to make, when usually it wouldn't take me anywhere near that long to make a video of that length. But yeah, I want Era 3 to just focus on quality over quantity. This means that videos will take a lot longer to be made, not because I'm working on them the whole time, but before I would make a video when I feel like it and then upload it at the same time pretty much. And I could do that really quickly because the editing was really quick. But if I'm going to be spending longer on the editing, then doing video is more of a big deal and it takes a lot more of my time. So I kind of have to move things around more. And so I'm not going to have as many available time slots to do it, essentially. So although it did take me like 2 or 3 hours maybe to make each video, the main reason why you would be waiting is because I'm just trying to find time to do it. Now, what is Era 3 going to be? Well, I'll talk about it more in detail at the end. For now, I just want to have a look at Era 2 and let's see how it went. So here we go, the end of an era, which also started Era 2, because it has this slightly basic shading in the thumbnails, was on the 29th of September 2023. So it's been like a year and a half, pretty much, since that happened. And if we look in playlists, Era 2 will have 94 videos. Oh, maybe I should have kept going to 100. Oh well, it's going to have 94, which isn't a lot compared to Era 1, which has 124. That's still insane to me, because Era 1 was about a year, maybe a bit more than a year. And it just, wow, that's all I have to say. And Era 0 also has quite a bit, like 32, considering it was not that long. Like, I started on late April and it ended in mid-August. So it's like 2.5 months pretty much for 32 videos. That's pretty darn good. And yeah, Era 1 was 23rd of August until the 16th of September. So it was a year and a month for Era 1. And of course, Era 2, 29th of September until now, the 2nd of March, 2025 actually. It's a year, 5 months, and about 2 or 3 days, or maybe 4 days. That is a very long time, and I made less videos than in Era 1. That's what blows my mind. But yeah, I mean, I really remember Era 2 strongly because I was putting more effort into things. I remember doing all of this. Era 2 had pretty much all of Roblox, which is cool. Oh, that's a lie. It only had 1 Roblox or 2 Roblox. But I also had chess. And it also started me putting part 2, part 3, blah, 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 in the thumbnails. Not in the thumbnails, the titles. I always get that mixed up for some reason. But yeah, I mean, I love Era 2. I have a lot of fond memories with it. Again, it took the longest out of everything. But that's okay, because I just put a lot of quality into each video. And I mean, the videos back here, also just realized they're the same length. That's funny. Yeah, the videos further back are probably not going to be as high quality as they are now, because I really, at this point, wanted to focus on better videos. but I'd say they're all pretty much equal in quality in terms of editing, at least. In terms of Era 2, the most viewed video I made was Donkey Kong Jr. is Kinda Sad with 3,300 or 3,400, yeah, 3,351 views, which is, I don't ask how, because I've got absolutely no idea. And it's really cool seeing a video get above 1,000, because I don't really know why it happened, but it did. But yeah, I mean, these analytics are always pretty cool. So I guess about 3% of people watch the absolute entire thing, including the very end, which is cool. Most people watched it on a TV, and then a tablet, and then a phone, and then a computer. Wow, I would have thought computer would have been at the top. And yeah, most people aren't subscribed, which I don't really care too much about. US is the top, which is unsurprising. Someone watched it in Spanish, auto-translated. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I also finished Pikmin 2, which I don't think Pikmin 2 lasted all 3 eras, but Pikmin as a series definitely did. Pikmin was in Era 0. I also properly started the tier list, like the anything tier list, in Era 2, which I'm really happy with. It's purely unique. The first one got 100 views. Absolutely no idea how that happened. I've got no clue at all. I just want to have a huge shout out to Password for being a part of the anything tier list, because it literally wouldn't exist without Password's lovely comments. And I should make the next anything tier list, but that's probably not going to happen for a while, especially with my quality focus. I also did PVZ2, where I really wanted to focus on making it good for future people. But yeah, I did a ton of anything tier list. I also started this editing series that I've got going, which I don't know how long that's going to go for. Each time I edit the video, I also record, so it's kind of strange. I made 40 minor videos, not that many. Most of my 40 minor videos are from Era 1, but there's this one here, which is my most recent one, a trip down fourth dimensional memory lane, and that's actually it. What the heck? They've all been in Era 1? All my 40 minor videos, every single one, was in Era 1, except for that one I made recently. That's insane! I never even realized that. Oh my gosh. So people watching in the 40 minor playlist are just going to have a random huge spike of quality. Wow, I never even realized that. Eidolon, I also started in Era 2. There's going to be quite a lot coming from Eidolon. I also did more old games. Old games is another one that started in Era 0 and is in Era 1 and is in Era 2. The Legend of Zelda specifically, I think, is only in Era 2. Yeah, it is. Also, Super Mario Bros. Is only in Era 2 as well. Clash of Clans started in Era 2, and My Singing Monsters did as well. Stumble Guys also did, I think. No, it didn't. It started in Era 1. No, it started in Era 2. No, it did start in Era 2. Okay. Yeah, I've had fun with Stumble Guys. Why is this one off-center? That's really strange. But yeah, I've had fun with the Stumble Guys. I'm completely taking the mick out of it because I do not care about the game at all. And it's funny because I've got 15 minutes of Stumble Guys playtime, yet I've managed to make 3 complete videos, which is funny in my opinion. I also played Badlands. Badlands is the only one that is only in Era 0 and 2, because it's not in Era 1, which there's just like a 2.5 year gap between the second episode and the third one, which is funny. I might not come back for Badlands for a while. I might come back to it soon. I don't really know. Slendy Man, I started in Era 1, and there's only one video in Era 2, I think. So that's cool that I revisited that. And I might revisit it again. I don't know. It's also the longest Slenderman video, which is cool. Super Auto Pets started in Era 1 and was mostly in Era 1, but it also got into Era 2 for a little bit. But yeah, it's also one of the few series that is in Bedside Cliffside. So Bedside Cliffside is the chill channel where I don't do editing pretty much. And yeah, I mean, I have fun with it. I tried to get a zombie cricket and I was super close every single time. So I really shouldn't, but I also should upload to Bedside Cliffside more, because I'm pretty sure this one at the bottom is the last time I uploaded to it, which is pretty funny. and it's super easy to make. I mean, yeah, I genuinely should. Same with Zabi Social Experiments. Analytics, how many error 2 analytics? So, first of all, I think these two are both error 0. Maybe, yeah, 9th of June. I think that's right. But yeah, I've got quite a bit of error 1 in here, but also error 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 error 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 error 1, and then 2 error 0. So that's pretty interesting. I didn't realize I did it so many times in error 2. And of course, 40 minor has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 error 0 videos, which is definitely the most out of any playlist I've done in terms of error 0. It's also got my top 2 most viewed videos. Actually, top 3. I think this is the 3rd one. It might be 4th. But yeah, I mean, 40 minor always does really well. How many error 1? 1, 2, 3... 24 are in error 1, which is kind of insane. Also, I don't know how I missed these two, but these two are in error 2. Before I said this was the only one in error 2. No, there's actually 3 in error 2. So yeah, this one has 700. How on earth? Like, I don't know how it does so well. I really don't. I guess that's what most people are here for. So it's really annoying when I can't upload for it. And also this video, the tutorial, was meant to be like one of my most viewed 40 minor videos because it's a tutorial on how to build a house. But no, it's actually one of the least most viewed. In fact, this is the only one here, the broken version of 40 minor. I think that's the only one with less views. Oh no, this one does as well. Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, so many of them. They're practically all above 100, which is incredible. Yeah, 40 minor always does really well. I should revisit it. It's just, there's nothing new yet. I mean, there's that, and then that's pretty much it. I mean, I've already covered it, but there's that and that's it. And I've been looking at mods every now and then, and there hasn't really been anything, at least from what I've seen. So, I mean, I guess I could start a new 40 minor world, or I could build parkour in 40 minor. I guess I could do that. I don't know. If I ever feel like playing 40 minor again, I could do that. PVZ. One of the other games or series that is in all 3 errors. 1, 2... This one actually also has 7 videos from error 0, just like 40 minor, which is actually insane. I didn't realize that. It also has the first error 1 video and 18, I think, from error 1, which isn't as many as before. Also, why aren't the first 2 parts of PVZ2 in here? I don't know. But yeah, making music. I made some music in error 2. Specifically, I think only this one, the 3rd background music, is the only one, I think. Maybe this one is. I can't really tell. Even though it's supposed to be easy for you to tell what error it is based on the thumbnail. But yeah, I mean, I could talk here all day about error 2 and how it's great. As of recent, the channel hasn't been doing very well at all. Absolutely no idea why. Do not ask me why, because I've got no idea at all. I guess it started being like this when I came back after a few months of being gone. Maybe that's why. I don't really know. I don't really care, first of all. I'm going to be doing whatever I want to do, no matter how many views I get. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this is the highest quality stuff I've ever made. Especially this video. The I Can't Beat This One Room video is the most highest quality video I've ever made. Yet it only has 4 views, so that's a little funny, I guess. But yeah, to be honest, even with this comment, I really don't care about views. More views is great. I love more views. It's cool. But my goal is not views. My goal is entertainment for myself and entertainment for others. If I'm making at least one other person happy, that's all I care about, honestly. If I'm making other people happy, then my goal has been accomplished. But yeah, I read through this comment. You can read it if you want. And I made my own comment, and it's super long because I wanted to go into detail exactly what I want, exactly what my goal is, because I spoke about it pretty much once. That was in my first ever video that most people aren't going to watch. So most people don't know that the whole point of my channel is that I don't put any money into it. All the money I put into the channel is money I earn off the channel. But yeah, read this comment if you want. It's on my Time to Be a Plant Thrive video, or you could just look at it right now, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this comment did kind of inspire me to do better, but I didn't want to be sweaty. Like, a lot of the ideas this guy said were kind of sweaty in that I'm only doing it to get to 1,000 subscribers, which I don't care how long it takes to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's going to happen eventually, but I don't care how long it takes. I mean, my prediction is that I get it towards the end of the 2020s, like 2028, 2029, I might hit 1,000. I don't really know, but YouTube's a weird thing. It might be that one day, out of the absolute blue, my channel blows up somehow. I really don't know. YouTube is random like that. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I don't care about views and I don't care about subscribers. I mean, I guess I do care in that I want to be able to earn money, which, if you didn't know, I need 3,000 hours of watch time. It used to be 4,000, but now it's 3,000 hours of watch time, at least 3 videos in the past 90 days. I thought that's easy. And 500 subscribers. Oh, wait, really? Before it was 1,000, so they made it easier. Okay. Oh, never mind. Sorry. That's about memberships. So I guess once I've done that, you guys can be members. I don't know, I'm probably just going to ignore this. I was initially right. 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers is how I get monetized, which is kind of my goal. I mean, I don't really care if I don't reach this ever, but I want to reach this so I can really initiate the channel, start putting money into the channel. Like, I can talk about money on the channel as well, like, oh, should I save up to buy Minecraft or should I get 40 miners straight away? What do you guys think? You know, something like that. That's what I really want to do. So I want that to happen, but it's not going to happen for a really long time, which is a little sad. But hey, I mean, 214 watch hours in the past year is actually really cool. Like, even though this kind of sucks, it's cool that I'm getting any views, so I'm really not complaining at all. But yeah, so in terms of subscribers, right now I'm at 205. I was at 206 for a while, and then I went down for some reason. And actually, I got to 208. Wow, I didn't realize that. Actually, that's pretty cool. But yeah, and then I went down probably because I wasn't uploading anything. But in the past, the lifetime, I spiked up to 80 after 40 miner, and then I got up to 100 after a few months, kind of went to 130 and 140, which I was at for a really long time, and then 150, which I got at the start of 2023, and I only got to 160 about halfway through the year. So in about 6 months I got 10 subscribers. Let's go. And then it was pretty much steady growing from there until I kind of spiked up until I got to 190, which I was at for a frustratingly long time. But I got to 190 at the end of March, and I'm at 205, which is only 15 subscribers later, almost a full year later. So in a year I earned 10 subscribers. So I just need to wait for another 100 years to get to 1,000, which is pretty cool. Now, but I think I'll get another spike like this every now and then. Like, I got a spike at the start, I got a spike here, a little bit of a spike here, here. Slow but steady spikes. I reckon I'll get a few more before not too long, and it'll eventually push me over 1,000. And at that point, I just have to hope that I have enough watch time from you guys, which I reckon is going to be the bigger issue. 1,000 subscribers, I think, is going to be easier than 4,000 hours of watch time. I hope not, because I hope the majority of people are actually watching my stuff rather than just subscribing and then forgetting about it, which is annoying. Like, I have 205 subscribers. I genuinely expect them to watch my stuff, or at least watch some of my stuff, because why else are they subscribed? Like, for me, when I watch YouTube, I subscribe to channels that I watch. And if there's a channel that I don't want to watch anymore, I just unsubscribe. If there's a channel that I want to subscribe to support, then I just do that on an alt account. So I don't really know why I have so many, because I only get like 10 views. But hey, I guess I'm not complaining. Anyway, that was a good look through analytics, 26 minutes. Probably be cut down to something. This is the last Era 2 video, where I'm just sitting down, editing through the whole thing, maybe take me 40 minutes to an hour. And yeah, I mean, I've had fun with Era 2. I really like Era 2, but I'm excited to move on into Era 3. But before I end this video, I got to talk about what Era 3 is, because I've kind of been hinting at it. It's higher quality. It's going to be taking me longer to make. But what is it exactly? What's the difference between Era 2 and Era 3? Well, first things first, the quality is just going to be higher in general, not just for the editing, but for the commentary. I want the commentary to be better, and I want the editing to be better. Now that's something that I have to learn. So that'll be developing throughout Era 3, but it should be like the worst Era 3 video should be better than the best Era 2 video, roughly. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, at least. But yeah, other than just a quality change, there are going to be a few major differences. Firstly, I'm going to be doing subtitles, custom subtitles. Now, what I mean by that is that I'm going to, once I finish making a video, no matter how long it is, I'm going to be going through the whole thing and typing out exactly what I say, because it happens so many times where I say something, I've got no idea what I said, and so I just kind of put it on the screen, or I get FutureZab to come in and help. But yeah, so what I want to do is I don't worry about that. If I say something that's kind of hard to understand, you can just hit the subtitles and I've written it there for you instead of putting something on the screen. It'll mean that videos will take like an extra hour to make, or an extra 2 hours even. I don't know how long it's going to take. It kind of depends on how long the video is, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to be doing custom subtitles. It's going to be absolutely awesome. That's going to be the major difference. And it's something that I've wanted to do from the very beginning. I've always wanted to have custom subtitles just because it's more fun, and I like making videos more, and it kind of adds my own flair to the video a bit more. In terms of other languages on subtitles, I'm sorry, I only speak English. I cannot help you there. You're just going to have to trust the auto translation, I suppose. But yeah, that's like the main things you should be looking out for Era 3. And something else I want to do more in Era 3 is bring in FutureZab, because I kind of created FutureZab in Era 2, and I want to bring in FutureZab more because he's honestly pretty cool. You know what, FutureZab, come on in here. You're pretty cool. I know I keep talking smack about you, but you're genuinely pretty cool, and I really like you. Honestly, you're not even grateful at all. I hate you. Get out of here. Honestly, I say all these nice things and he isn't even grateful. Anyway, yeah, so I want to be bringing FutureZab in more, just to add a bit of a flair to each video, I suppose. I also want to make boring videos more interesting, which, I mean, is like a duh. But what I mean by that is, for that Legend of Zelda video, all that was happening was that I was going into a room and dying over and over, which is kind of extremely mega boring. But I added an interesting sort of twist where I brought in a new character, which I'm not going to spoil too much because that's going to be for future videos. But yeah, I've brought in a new character who's going to be returning. Let's just say he'll return, and I'm going to be bringing in more new characters just to make the boring parts more interesting. This is mostly for rage games, I suppose, like The Legend of Zelda, but also I'm going to be using Bedside Cliffside to skip the boring parts, specifically grinding. Like, if there's a video that I want to make on here, except I just have to grind for a while, I'll probably put that on Bedside Cliffside, where we can have a chill conversation. But when there's something that I'm like failing over and over at, or it's kind of necessary for you to watch, but it's also kind of boring, like a speed run perhaps, I don't really know, I might add in some new characters, or I could just do it whenever for normal videos. Who knows? The world is my oyster. Is that how the quote goes? YouTube is my oyster. I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited for that as well. So, I mean, yeah, this is it. This is Era 2 over. I will see you in the next video, which will be quite a while away, but I'll see you in the next one. Check out my other content, and I'll see ya.